to the $100 MBA Show, the business podcast that takes away anything that keeps you from building the business that you want with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. Make sure you check out some of our freebies over at 100mba.net. We got a free course, a whole bunch of free guides. Go ahead and enjoy those. In today's episode, you will learn, is your business affecting your personal life? And if so, how to handle it. Your business is a big part of what you do. It's a big part of who you are. So naturally, it will affect certain aspects of your life. But it's very important you know how to handle these things properly. Or not only will this affect your personal life, but it will also affect the business. And you, as the leader of the business, have to be in great shape. I'm talking about mentally, I'm talking about emotionally. So we're going to be covering a whole bunch of strategies on how to handle your business and make sure that it doesn't affect your personal life. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is brought to you by Braintree. If you're working on a mobile app and searching for a simple payment solution, you gotta check out Braintree. With one simple integration, you can offer your customers every way to pay, period. To learn more and for your first $50,000 in transactions, completely fee-free, go to BraintreePayments.com/MBA. That's BraintreePayments.com/MBA. If you just started building a business, if this is the first few years of entrepreneurship for you, then you'll notice that building a business is overwhelming. And in a lot of ways, it takes over your life. You are completely entrenched in everything you're doing. And you want to give it your all because there's so much on the line. But sometimes it will take over every aspect of our life. And we got to be very careful with that, especially when not everybody in our life is fully involved in the business. Meaning that maybe your spouse, maybe people you live with, your partner, your life partner, not your business partner, or even your kids, they're not really sure what's going on. They're not involved because they're not part of the business. They're not involved in the business. Maybe they don't work for you. All they see is that you're completely dedicated to making this thing work. And having a business is not like having a job. You can have long hours at a job, but at the end of the day, you're going to go home, you're going to shut off, and your hours are up. But with a business, it's always on your mind. You're always thinking about it. And in a lot of ways, it takes over your emotions as well. You need this to be successful, and in order to feel good, you have to see success. I'm speaking out of experience here, but it's very important that you make sure that your personal life isn't negatively impacted by what you do in your business. And my best advice when it comes to this is making sure you communicate what's going on in your business, in the building of your business, with the people around you, the people that it may affect. Now, for me, Nicole, who's my life partner and also my business partner, it's a lot easier because she's in the business. She sees everything I do. We communicate every day what's going on. So she understands what I'm going through. But I understand my situation is the exception, not the rule. So even though maybe your spouse or the person you're living with, your partner, may not know what's going on, they may not know what this business is all about, or maybe they do, but they don't know the ins and outs and the everyday things that happen, all the ups and downs. You need to communicate these things to them. Take their opinion on what's going on. Get their perspective. If you're stressed out, you have to tell them you're stressed out. If you're feeling stretched, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you need to let them know that. If you don't get them involved, you don't tell them what's going on, it's going to be very hard for them to sympathize with what's going on with you because they don't know what's going on. So communication is really, really important. The other thing is you need to make sure you incorporate breaks, whether that's taking a day or two, a week off, or taking a week off every few months. We talked about this in an earlier episode. But not taking the proper breaks when building your business, when running your business, can really affect your emotional health. And obviously, it's going to affect the people around you because they're not seeing you so much. And you're so consumed with what's going on. Now, I know a lot of what I'm saying, communication, talking about what's going on, letting people know what's happening, taking breaks, it's obvious. But I'm the first to say that even though it's obvious, it doesn't come natural. For me, it doesn't come natural to just talk about what's going on with me or what's happening, or how I feel about certain situations, or if I'm overwhelmed, I don't really talk about it. But if I know I have to do this in order to have a great relationship with the people around me, or just to be a healthy person emotionally, then I'll force myself to do it. I'll remind myself to do it because I know that in the long run, it's going to pay off. So if this doesn't come natural to you, then you really need to pay attention and do these things more than others. A lot of people, when they start a business, they feel very alone. They feel like it's me against the world. No one understands me. But a lot of that has to do with the fact that you haven't sold your business or your concept or your entrepreneurship aspirations to the people around you, especially the people closest to you, your spouse, your partner in life. You need to make sure that they're on board, that they understand why you're doing this. And if you can't sell it to them, you're definitely not going to sell it to strangers, your business that is. So you need to make sure that whatever you're offering, whatever you're doing in your business is crystal clear why you're doing it, and you believe in it through and through. And you make the right argument. You make the right sales exercise. Really, it's a sales exercise when you communicate this to the people around you. If you do a good job of that, they'll be on board and they'll be supportive. And they'll even try to see how they can help you out. I talked about breaks a moment ago, but it's also very important for you to plan your personal life along with your business life as well. Sometimes just keeping your calendar organized can really help. I'm talking about your personal calendar along with your business calendar. If you know in 2 weeks you need to attend a birthday party with your family for a relative or a family friend, and it's in your calendar, there's no surprises. You know how you can plan and work around it, and that you don't feel like you're neglecting your business. You know that you're going to attend that. But when your personal calendar is a mystery and you don't know what you have to attend or what you have to do, sometimes you're going to get upset. Like, oh, we got to go to this thing or we have to do this thing. Well, I got to, launch my website or I got to write my blog post. I haven't done that yet. I wasn't planning on going out today. So something as simple as having a personal calendar synced up with your business calendar, that can really help. And Google Calendars allows you to do that. You can have multiple types of calendar on one calendar. So you can have your personal calendar, you can have your business calendar, you can have somebody else's calendar. So for example, if I open up my calendar, I can see Nicole's appointments, I can see my appointments, I can see the appointments that we both have to be a part of. So you could do this very simply with Google Calendars, and that's free. Guys, I got a couple more strategies when it comes to making sure your business doesn't affect your personal life. But before that, I got to give love to today's sponsor, Vistaprint. Right now at Vistaprint.com, you can get 500 business cards for just $9.99 when you enter our promo code MBA at checkout. Not only is that an amazing deal, but Vistaprint prints the best business cards I've seen. We print all our business cards with Vistaprint, and we've been doing it for years. We've also been printing everything from postcards to flyers to t-shirts, custom mugs. Vistaprint can do pretty much anything. And what I love about Vistaprint is that they make it easy for you to customize your design. If you want to take a look at our own business cards, the ones that we made with Vistaprint, you can check out today's show notes. We have a picture up there of our business cards that you can take a look at. And best of all, Vistaprint absolutely guarantees you'll love their products every time, or they'll make it right. Guys, I can't tell you how much I love Vistaprint, and I want you to try them out. So Vistaprint has a special offer. Like I mentioned earlier, use code MBA at Vistaprint.com and get 500 business cards starting at just $9.99. That's up to 50% savings over the regular cited price. They have tons of layouts and design options. You can go absolutely bananas with those. It's great quality, it's easy to customize, and you can't beat this price of 500 business cards at $9.99. So visit Vistaprint.com, create and design your business cards, and enter code MBA at checkout. Guys, to wrap up this lesson, it's very important that you have a healthy personal life in order to be a healthy leader of your business. So when things get overwhelming, when your business is affecting your personal life, you gotta make sure that you keep it in check. It doesn't mean that you have to not work hard or go after the things you need to go after. You just have to realize that your business, being a part of your life, will affect other parts of your life just like anything else. Just be aware of that. And know that if you want to succeed in business, you have to be emotionally fit. You need to know how to handle the pressures of your business as well as the pressures of your life. And if you can alleviate some pressures from your personal life, making sure your business doesn't affect it in a negative way, it can really help you out and it'll let you go far beyond what you expect of yourself. All right, guys, I hope that helps. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Tomorrow is Free Ride Friday, where we give away a free ride to the $100 MBA Training and Community. Every week, we do a weekly random draw with everybody who loves us on iTunes rating and review. Tomorrow's not just all giveaways. We have a lesson tomorrow, of course. And we discuss, does my business need a physical office? A lot of people ask this question. What are the advantages and disadvantages of having a physical space versus keeping your business completely virtual? And then on the weekends, we have some great questions for Q&A weekends. We answer the question, does print media still work? Do I recommend it? And also, do I recommend offering more than 2 prices/packages for an online course? I can't wait to get into those guys. So make sure you tune in for the next few episodes, and make sure you subscribe so you get all these episodes automatically, as well as our backlog of episodes. We've gone beyond 300 episodes, so the only way to get the older episodes is to subscribe. So make sure you hit that subscribe button on iTunes. All right, guys, I want to leave you with this. There's no question your business will affect your personal life. And as you grow as an entrepreneur, you start to realize that the lines start to blur between business and personal life. This is especially true in my case. But there's still people in your life that really don't understand what's going on in your business. They see all work the same, whether you're an employed person or somebody who has a business. And this could be people very close to you. It could be your parents. It could be a high school best friend. It could be somebody that you've known all your life. So make sure you give everybody the benefit of the doubt and take it as an opportunity to talk about what you do and refine your communication skills about what you do to people that have no idea what you really do. I mean, a lot of people that I know growing up have no idea what a podcast is. When I tell them that, we have a podcast called The $100 MBA Show, and they ask all these questions like, how much is it? And where do I get these things? And you can't laugh. You have to be sympathetic, and you have to also include them in what you do. If you want them to respect what you do as an entrepreneur, as a business builder, you got to educate them. All right, guys, I hope that helps, and I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode. I'll see you then, guys. Take care.